With England conquering their Greek Odyssey on Thursday night, the Olympians of the Pitching In Northern Premier League enter the arena on International Weekend. Our main event on this wintry November afternoon is a contest between two sides neck and neck in the medal table who haven't met in battle in over 5 years. Coventry Sphinx won't be feeling sorry for themselves despite being pegged back by a 93rd minute equaliser on Monday night. Can they go for gold against a Loughborough side blowing hot and cold with 2 wins and 3 defeats in their last 5 outings? Let battle commence at the state-of-the-art Coliseum known as Loughborough University Stadium. Coverage sponsored by Carhill Contractors. Commentary comes from Liam Cook. Coventry Sphinx made 2 changes from the Cosal fixture. Shea Willock's red card will see the Alchurch loanee miss the next 3 games. He's replaced up top by Alex Locke, with Damien Kelly waiting in the wings for his chance in the second half. Riley Nicholson misses out once again after a late fitness check. Jordan Hayward slots in on the wing, with Joe Percy moving to the centre. The ill Jamie Draper will hope to be back in time for the trip to Rushden on Tuesday. Loughborough manager Jamie Clapham makes 3 changes to the side, bested by Anstey on Tuesday evening. The former Coventry City coach recalls Alex Spiteri and Gio Lemonakis at fullback, while Dylan Reason returns to the attack. Archie Harding drops to the bench, where you'll also find the Scholars' top scorer Quinton Dlodlow ready to make an impact. Well, welcome one and all to one of my favourite venues in non-league, the magnificent Loughborough University Stadium, for another afternoon of pitching in Northern Premier League Midlands action. It's Loughborough students versus Coventry Sphinx, just about to get underway here in Leicestershire. It's your all-purple attire for Loughborough students, and Coventry Sphinx in their usual sky blue and white stripes with the navy shorts, and in fact it's black shorts and black socks this afternoon. A slight change to the kit, it appears. Look too similar to the Loughborough attire. So let's get you into the starting lineup as play is now underway. Coventry Sphinx kicking from right to left, and an early good bounce in front of Patrick Zito. Lewis Guest doing well to mop it up against Hussein Issa, and hooked along the left touchline. So it's Coventry Sphinx lining up like this. Charlie Woods in goal, Patrick Zito, Lewis Guest and Joe Percy at centre-back. Here's a late addition to the team in Jordan Hayward. Called up with Ronnie Nicholson, failing a late fitness test. Kyle Carey punted out on that far side by the Loughborough number 7. So continuing the team for Coventry Sphinx. In midfield, Idris Hosseini, Jack Downs and Kyle Carey pushing up as the 10. And then up front, Rowan Nui and Alex Locke in for the suspended Shea Willock. 3 changes for Loughborough Dynamo. They line up like this. Luke Skinner in goal. In defence, we are expecting Alex Spiteri, Gio Lemonakis, Richard Allen and Nat Salisbury. In midfield, Marcus Gilpin, Halim Bangura and Max Prickett-Reed. And then up front, it will be Josh Strauss, Dylan Reason and Hussein Issa. Coventry Sphinx only with the 3 substitutes this afternoon. It was going to be 4. Ronnie Nicholson, much like Monday night, was scheduled to start, but unfortunately a late fitness test was failed. So Joe Percy will be at centre-back this afternoon. Although it looks like there may have actually been a slight change in formation here, as Sphinx have actually gone to a back 4 with Zito and Guest as the centre-back pairing, and Shark on the left, Percy on the right. Locke being dragged on the arm there as he closed in on goal, but referee saw nothing wrong. It's rolled out by Skinner to Alex Spiteri of Loughborough University. Watch the field, Patrick Zito getting his bunts on that one in front of Strauss. Seconds collected by Dylan Reason. Sips it through down the right-hand side for Prickett-Reed. Downline with Issa. Tame crossing effort, blocked easily by Jack Downs. Clearance chested down by Spiteri, away from Alex Locke. Volleyed on by Idris Hosseini. Now it's with Kyle Carey. You love playing on a service like this, Carey. Just let it get away from him. Nat Salisbury forced into the corner, and Carey leaping to make the block out for the goal kick. Will be in the hands of Luke Skinner. No Coventry City action, of course, this afternoon, so we'll be keeping our eyes solely on what's going on around the grounds in the pitching in Northern Premier League Midlands, and Patrick Zito with an early signal of intent on his counterparts there. Running through on, I believe that was Dylan Reason who went down. just in front of the away dugout. Coventry Sphinx, a older side than the youngsters of Loughborough students, so they're going to want to try and impart their authority on this game early. Reason's taking a while to get up. Well, hopefully he's going to be okay. Physio not called upon just yet. Substitutes for Loughborough students this afternoon: Quinton Dodlow, George Baker, I should say, Archie Harding, Max McCoy and Joseph Akinsamni. For Coventry Sphinx, as we said, there were originally supposed to be 5 substitutes, but Jamie Draper pulled up this morning due to illness, and Riley Nicholson failed a late fitness test. So on the bench will be Callum Woodward, Callum Ballinger and Damo Kelly. Well, the physio is now with Reason, who is thankfully back on his feet but won't be able to rejoin play just yet. Substitutes have been warming up for Loughborough, but hopefully they won't be needed. It's an aimless free kick by Alex Spiteri, straight out for the goal kick. He was hoping to meet the run of Issa down the right, but Issa wasn't in the same postcode. Zito. Out with Lewis Guest, the captain, at the back. Starting from the first minute the Sphinx got here, rather than being a late incomer that we saw on Monday. Gets it back from Zito. Percy, as Reason, is called back onto the turf. Flicked on by Kyle Carey, couldn't find Rowan Nui. This is the game that Rowan Nui is going to thrive upon, playing of players of a similar age. Couldn't find the route through on that occasion. It trickles over to the left-hand side with Gio Lemonakis. Punts it into the area, rolls into the danger zone. Easy pickings for Charlie Woods. Just routes a couple of paces behind it. It's rolled out by the Sphinx shot stopper. Here's Joe Percy. Took it too close to Marcus Gilpin, but slides it up to Idris Hosseini. Chip ball intended for Hayward, cushion header out. Coventry Sphinx now halfway into enemy lines. Throw from the right, Joe Percy. Options including Carey, Hayward and Nui. Goes for the most direct with Jordan Hayward. Percy. Hosseini, Sphinx looking left now. It's a curling ball over to Finley Shorrock at left back. Jack Downs. Issa puts him under pressure. Shorrock, high one along the left wing. Handball claims against Kyle Carey. Referee doesn't agree. Slip through for Rowan Nui. Took it past the last defender. Rowan Nui took it too close to Luke Skinner. And it's been given as a free kick to Loughborough. Skinner meeting the ball right at the feet of Nui. Whether Nui followed through with it, I'm not entirely sure. It's a soft free kick to give by the referee, but Sphinx will have plenty more opportunities this afternoon. The first time these two sides have played each other since March 2019. Since then, Loughborough have been relegated to step 6. They've come back up to step 5. Came up through the playoffs last year, beating Skegness in the final. So a lot's changed since these two sides met last. Here's Gilpin. He's run unchecked. It eventually runs into Lewis Guest, who knocks it off the number 4 and out for the goal kick. But Gilpin given far too much respect from the ball there by the Sphinx back line. 7 minutes of play have gone here at the Loughborough University Stadium. Loughborough students 0, Coventry Sphinx 0. Let's take you through what's going on around the grounds. So Darlington have taken an early lead at home to Long Eaton. Surprise scoreline there. Hinckley and Grantham still deadlocked 0-0, as are Lytown and Bedworth. Racing Club Warwick have raced into a 2-0 lead against Sphinx's Tuesday night opponents in AFC Rushden Diamonds. And then it's scoreless between Sutton Coldfield and Shepshed, Wellingborough and Quorn, and Worcester and Boldmere. So 8 fixtures in the pitching in Northern Premier League Midlands this afternoon. Skinner's kick collected in the centre circle by Jack Downs, finds Hosseini. Enjoying a good partnership in the midfield, those two. Zito plays it from the back, but only as far as Spiteri. Hosseini, muscled by the number 10, Dylan Reason, but the ball gets away from him. It's collected at the back by Lewis Guest. Deep into Sphinx territory. Percy asking Alex Locke to chase it, headed back where it came from by Richard Allen. Here's Percy. Hayward ready to make the run. Gets the jump on Lemonakis. Held off well by Soulsby, and Allen will thump it clear as he looked for a route in from the right-hand side. Downs comes back for more. Avoids the slide of the number 8 Bangura, but takes it into the path of Allen. Now Bangura looking to G up his troops, the captain for Loughborough students. But Sphinx have got it back in the midfield with Jack Downs. Percy, last season's player of the year. Maybe the target again turned away by the Loughborough defence, but Sphinx with a second bite to the cherry. And they've got a corner out across from Rowan Nui, the block made by Lemonakis. Coming up to the 10-minute mark, and Coventry Sphinx have not been taking advantage of their corners this season. The two sizable presences at centre-back in Lewis Guest and Patrick Zito, it's an option that they really need to start taking. Hayward and Percy remaining in the centre circle, as well as Issa for Loughborough. Everyone else hoping to make an impact in the penalty area. It's towards Guest, it's punched up and out by Luke Skinner. Didn't look the most confident of punches from the young goalkeeper, but it's done the trick. Finley Shorrock setting up again. Guess he's up for it again. It's headed out by Allen, and he's got the free kick out of it as well, going shoulder to shoulder with his opposite number 5 in Lewis Guest. So on the fringe of the 6-yard box, Loughborough have a free kick in their own backyard. And make sure to hit that like button if you are enjoying this afternoon's coverage of Loughborough students versus Coventry Sphinx. 10 minutes gone, still scoreless. But so far, Sphinx are looking the real deal. Delina Moore tuning in as always, backing her man Carl Carey. Bangura finds Marcus Gilpin on the left-hand side. Prickett Reed looking to make the run. And it's cut out by Jordan Hayward, cushions it out on that far side of the field, level with the penalty area. Jordan Hayward, a late call-up. It looks like Sphinx actually are using the back 5 formation. Joe Percy is being used as a right centre-back after Ronnie Nicholson's late withdrawal. Throwing coming in by Lemonakis. Strauss tried to get a bit of space. There was a little drag from behind. Referee said nothing doing. Zito couldn't clear. Issa couldn't find a route in. Cleared by Shark. Loughborough with the second opportunity. Prickett Reed looking for a space on the edge of the area. Didn't find it. It's launched into safety by Idris Hosseini and collected in the midfield by Bangura. Spiteri. Strouds. And, well, he didn't take a look before he played the ball. Finley Shark has to shield it into touch of that. No, it's kept in by the number 10, Dylan Reasons. But the move comes to nothing. Wayward passing in that right corner. Patrick Zito finishes the job and hooks it out on this near side for a throw-in to Loughborough students. Max Prickett Reed. The ball in. It was an awkward one. Low header onto the edge of the area by Percy. Vasani swats aside the number 4 in Marcus Gilpin. Vasani, long ball towards Alex Locke, just skewed with the wind to this near side. And it will be collected by Spiteri. Floats it long along the right touchline, bounces away and out of touch. With Josh Strauss trying to reach the long ball. It's throwing just shy of the penalty area for Coventry Sphinx. Fasani. Shark flicks it on with a header. At muscling East at the expense of a throw into Loughborough. Down on with Allen. Sent high into the sky by the Scholars number 5 onto the header for Fasani. Can only pick out Reason. Gilpin. Now Lemonakis free on the left-hand side, just trickles in front of the wing-back. Hayward helping on its way. Coventry Sphinx with the throw-in deep into their own half. Highlights of this evening's fixture will be available tomorrow here on the Coventry Sphinx YouTube channel, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when the video goes live. Bangura ducking and diving out of a congested Sphinx midfield. A defensive ball into Spiteri. Now Skinner, goalkeeper for Loughborough students. Plays a 1-2 of Salisbury, now out wide once more with Alex Spiteri. Hussein Issa. Allen, cautious play by Loughborough. They don't want to make any silly moves here. Down the middle it goes. Reason just shoved off the ball by Lewis Guest. Great strength on show. Carey, Locke. Digs it through for Carey again on the right-hand side. Everyone back for Loughborough. Carey taking them all on. It was behind Rowan Nui, cleared. And Issa caught in possession by Alex Locke. And Locke is going to go for it. Look for a moment as it was hooking towards that top corner. Alex Locke once again filling in up front with Shea Willock suspended. Wants to get himself in the goal column as soon as he can. So Luke Skinner between the sticks for the Scholars. Looking pretty in purple this afternoon. Chip ball right to Alex Spiteri. Outpaces Locke with the ball towards Stouts. It's easily cleared by Patrick Zito. There's Jack Downs. Bounces in front of Allen. Follows on to the halfway line with Hosseini. Heads only as far as Bangura for Loughborough. Strouts was hoping to match the run down the left-hand side of Gio Lemonakis, but Lemonakis knew it was a losing battle. Gave up the fight, and it's after the goal kick with Charlie Woods, who's used to these parts, former Corn goalkeeper, of course. Well, the Loughborough manager, Jamie Clapham, a former Coventry City coach, wants Charlie Woods to speed up play. Clapham was part of Tony Mowbray's coaching setup at the Sky Blues. Came close to promotion from League One in their first season. Hosseini nods on the goal kick. Followed down the left-hand side by Allen. Hosseini over a kick towards Rowan Nui. Nui nods it up. Locks looks to get to the seconds. Good strength and show by Richard Allen. Now it's with Issa. Spiteri on the right-hand side. Slide in by Finlay Shorrock. Fantastic challenge by the young Sphinx left wing-back. Formerly of Loughborough Dynamo, who once upon a time were Loughborough students' landlords before the magnificent Loughborough University Stadium complex was built. Loughborough plied their trade at the Nampantam Sports Ground way back when. Barking down the right-hand side was Reason, and the cross off the back of Lewis Guest for a Loughborough corner coming in from the right-hand side. Heading over to take it is the captain, Halim Bangura, the only Loughborough player to find the net on Tuesday night against local rivals Anstey. Issa offering the short option, covered up by Finlay Shorrock. Bangura is going to go long, and a diving header at the near post almost caught Charlie Woods out, but the right hand plucking it away from danger. And Allen's in there for a second try. It's straight into the hands, that cross from Issa. Charlie Woods on his toes early on. 17 minutes gone, still scoreless. Kyle Carey has timed this run perfectly. Just the ball down, now looking to beat Salisbury for pace. Salisbury just getting a march on him. Carey trying to make the block from the clearance by Salisbury. He's done well to find the chest of Lemonakis on the left-hand side. Now it's Gilpin trying to get out of a sticky situation. Return ball by Lemonakis, not what he needed. Now it's with Rowan Nui. Look for the through ball to Alex Locke, turned away by Salisbury. Guest barging Strouts out of the way. Hosseini loses out in the midfield to Hussein Issa. Gio Lemonakis. Issa skips away from the challenge of Lewis Guest. Hayward in there trying to make a menace of himself, and it's a great run by Issa. Gets it back from Strouts. Lunge in by Joe Percy, right on the edge of the penalty area, but thankfully it was to the left of the white line. You can't get much closer to a spot kick than that. But if Loughborough can work this well, it'll be just as good as a strike from 12 yards. But Strouts is remonstrating with the referee, appealing that it was on the line. And of course, if it touches the line, then it is a penalty. The referee wants a word with Joe Percy. He's going to be the first recipient of a yellow card. Referee this afternoon is Waqar Ahmed. Yellow card for the Sphinx centre-back. It's still going to take me a while to get used to saying that. Everyone back now for Coventry Sphinx, with Alex Locke heading back. Rowan Nui, the only Sphinx player in a relatively attacking position. Issa and Bangura lining up their sights on Charlie Wood's net. Sphinx lining up ready for what's to come. Issa and Bangura are ready, as is Charlie Woods. He may well have to be at his best here, as Loughborough look for the advantage on 19 minutes. Issa runs over it, Bangura lays it up to Hussein Issa, and it's easily cleared by Jordan Hayward. Now straight on the counter of Coventry Sphinx. Here's Kyle Carey, Hayward's with him. He's got Rowan Nui on the right-hand side as well. Still going Kyle Carey, digs it in, looking for Rowan Nui, just bounces in front of the goal. Nui couldn't arrive in time. But from defence to attack, Coventry Sphinx on point, but it was a terrible set-piece routine from Loughborough. Well, Racing Club Warwick are having an absolute field day in their match at Townsend Meadow against the side Coventry Sphinx are playing on Tuesday night at AFC Rushden Diamonds. After 19 minutes, Racing Club Warwick are 3-0 up against the Diamonds. Hopefully we'll get to Rushden on Tuesday and the game won't be called off like we had last time we're headed up that way. Joe Percy hooks it away from the back. Easy pickings for Bangura in the centre. Skips past Fasani. Issa's with him. The sky blue wall blocking their path. Out wide now with Max Prickett-Reed. Off the back of Finney Shark from that cross. With the seconds picked up once again by the captain, Bangura. Floated in. Woods comes out and claims it. The offside flag raised anyway against, I believe it was Gio Lemonakis. Referee waves, play on. Sphinx have the advantage. Jordan Hayward at right wing back looking to take on Marcus Gilpin. Rolls it forward for Kyle Carey. Locke tried to get there too, but it's sent back where it came from by Nat Soulsby. Percy at the back. No one waiting in the midfield, but a poor touch by Bangura to take it to his opposite number rating for Saney. Now is the captain, Guest. Rolls it across Patrick Zito. Zito should get there, but barged off the ball and a free kick for Coventry Sphinx. A bit too much physicality on show from young Dylan Reason there. Well, Zito is no small man. It would take a wrecking ball to get him off his feet most of the time. Well, Sean Thomas not happy with what he's seen so far. It's a link up between the sides in 15th and 16th place in the pitching in Northern Premier League Midlands. Coventry Sphinx leading Loughborough in the table. And Patrick Zito is going to need some help. And Paul Seddon racing over to give him some support. Hopefully the old magic sponge does the trick, as Sphinx have no more defensive options on the bench. As we said earlier, Riley Nicholson was set to start at right centre-back with Jordan Hayward on the bench, who is primarily a winger but can play defence too. Hayward was called in at the last minute. And we also had Jamie Draper ready to be part of the matchday squad. The Coventry Sphinx faithful on the far side are watching another match on the 3G pitch behind us, where a free kick's just been scored. They're getting their entertainment as Patrick Zito is getting a rub down. Well, the one thing that you get at Coventry Sphinx better than anywhere else in non-league is character. Well, Guest thankfully back on his feet. There's been a couple of goals around the grounds. Adalson still lead Long Eaton 1-0. Hinckley have taken the lead at home to struggling Grantham. Bedworth United lead Lye by 1-0 through Kane Old. Sutton Coldfield have equalised for an own goal at home to Shepshed Dynamite. 1-1 there, and Worcester are 1-up at home to Boldmere. Patrick Zito called on to the pitch after the free kick. Doesn't lead anywhere for Sphinx as it's headed back into midfield. Crosses the play for Lemonakis to chase. He beat Jordan Hayward for pace, but then there was a little clip on the heel from Jordan Hayward, the referee thinking that there was nothing in it, and gives the throw in. So Percy will take the throw in just shy of his own penalty area. We're halfway through, more than halfway through actually, the first half here at the Loughborough University Stadium. Loughborough students 0, Coventry Sphinx 0. Wouldn't like to pick a winner at the moment. It's a very even contest, exactly what we expected heading into this game. Another throw in, this time for Loughborough University. It's Jordan Hayward being caught out in possession that time. Lemonakis with the throw easily cut out by Idris Hosseini. Telling Alex Long to go long. Lock bounces to the left-hand side. Tries to make the block on Alex Spiteri, but the right-back's got it away just in time. Cushion down for Shark by Jack Downs. Very good decision to make there. Shark was blocked off by Max Prickett-Reed. Referee says nothing doing. Joe Percy. It's a great ball for Alex Locke. Oh, the flag's raised as Locke sends it skyward with the heel. Tried to get to the seconds first, but linesman on the far side raising the flag against the makeshift number 9. Again, Coventry Sphinx without a striker for the next 3 games. Sam Lockley still unavailable due to that toe injury. And Shay Willock sent off on Monday night against Kozel. A second yellow card, which would usually mean a 1-game suspension, but because it's his second red card of the season, that adds another game onto it, and plus one of them was his 5th yellow of the season, so that makes 3. So Sphinx once again falling foul of the disciplinary committee. Issa just into Sphinx territory, forced back with Spiteri. Goes back with the goalkeeper, Luke Skinner. Charlie Woods with the only real save of the afternoon so far. Neither goalkeeper has been particularly busy. Sphinx do have attacking options on the bench, including 18-year-old striker Damo Kelly. Has linked up with Rowan Nui in the past in the Future Pro Sports Academy. Ball from the back, nodded out for the corner by Patrick Zito, and he had to get there as Hussein Issa was ready to latch onto the bouncing ball on this near side. So from the right, it will be Issa standing over, while Bangora's heading over as well. And it is going to be the captain, Halim Bangura, to take over set-piece duties. Bangura setting up. Loughborough look for an opening. Shark at the near post looking to head it away. It's Bangura, it's over Finley Shark, and Wood sees it coming all the way, brings it down beautifully. The referee has now called it for offside. Or did it, in fact, it may have gone out actually, it may have curled out and come back in. Indeed it has. So the corner kick from Bangura curled out to the right and then came back in as it was claimed by Charlie Woods. If it was offside, then the referee could have allowed play on, but because it has left the field of play, it has to go back. Woods towards that halfway line. Nui up for it, beaten mid-air by Nat Salisbury, the number 6. That diving header out for a throw-in. 10 yards into Sphinx territory, in fact, a little bit further than that. There goes the throw to Charlie Woods. Dribbling it across his penalty area as he looks to get a bit of space from Strouts. Locked the target. He's head on that one, but turned away by Allen. Intercepted on the halfway line by Idris Hosseini. Now it's with Finley Sharrock. Returns to sender. Charlie Woods, the Sphinx number 1. Didn't get the power behind that one, but finds Jordan Hayward, who was being held from behind by Gio Lemonakis. Hayward gets the throw as he blasts the ball off the left wing back. Five yards into Loughborough territory. It's Joe Percy. Carey turned away from the challenge. Lock cushions it for Jordan Hayward. Carey was in the vicinity. Tried to find Kyle Carey with that low ball to the left, but it's Prickett Reed who gets it away. Shorrock catching the wing back in possession, nudges him over. Referee says it's fair game. Sphinx can go no, and it's Strouts into the back line once again with Richard Allen. And the middle of the park it goes. Reason, heavy touch into the centre circle. Combination of Fasani and Locke brings it back for the Sphinx. Kyle Carey's not been allowed a minute on the ball this afternoon. Finds his way out of a sea of purple. And it's with his captain, Lewis Guest. Now to Jack Downs, who's been the captain recently with the suspensions. That's a beautiful floating ball down the right-hand side for Jordan Hayward. Keeps it in, Percy's with him. Looks for Alex Locke. The block made by Allen. Salisbury tries to clear, but it's coming back in. Awkward bounce for Salisbury. Headed out on that far side. Jordan Hayward shields it into touch. Coventry Sphinx on the front foot here. Coming up to the half-hour mark, Coventry Sphinx with a point to prove after Monday night's disappointment at Kozo. It will be another throw, but this time the blast out from Bangora is taking a touch off the midsection of Joe Percy. And Loughborough can start again with a throw in their own backyard. Shepshed back in front against Sutton Coldfield through Jude Collins in the 28th minute. There's only 2 games in the league so far this afternoon that haven't had a goal in them. This is one of them, the other being Wellingborough against Quorn. Sphinx look to fix that with Kyle Carey through to Alex Locke, tries to pull it back, connects with the heel of Alex Spiteri. Locke keeps it alive, Carey, he can hit them. Serkan Vasani onto the roof of the net. Well, Vasani's moved, he made a massive impact. Since arriving at Coventry Sphinx, Fasani has been in the centre of the action. When we scored that late winning goal against Sporting Cowser a couple of weeks ago. Skinner. Guess header off the back of the head of Strout. Percy caught as he cleared. Against Dylan Reason, the referee saw no reason to give the free kick. Bounces over the head of Kyle Carey. Issa. Now Strouts on the halfway line. Spiteri. Oh, good one for Prickett Reed. Bounces over the wing back, and with a bit of help from Finley Shorrock, he wasn't able to get to the seconds and bounces out on this near side. Halfway into Sphinx turf for a Sphinx throw. Well, Sphinx have been drawing a lot of games recently. Of course, it's better to draw than lose. But they want more wins coming their way. Just 3 victories this season, 2 of them coming in the first month of the season. Short's going to leave it for Patrick Zito. Loughborough feel there's a bit of time wasting going on here. Lewis Guest wants a bit of movement from his attacking players. It's flicked on by the head of Shorrock. Alex Locke couldn't get power behind the header. It's pinballing around the midfield, eventually brought to feet by Loughborough students, I should say. But Prickett Reed charged down by Finley Shorrock at the expense of a throw just in front of the away dugout. It's the throw to Allen, under pressure from Locke. Skinner has to get this away swiftly and does. And it's headed on by Jack Downs. There was a hand in the back. The referee's given play on. Advantage Coventry Sphinx. Nui, Fasani. It's behind Jordan Hayward. But Hayward has got there. Fasani makes the run. Fasani picked out. He's just Fasani. And the cross is behind the goal. Off balance, the Sphinx number 8 couldn't make the impact he wanted. 32 minutes gone here at the stunning Loughborough University Stadium. Loughborough students 0. Coventry Sphinx 0. We will be going off air for around 10 minutes at half time, so get yourself a mug of something hot or a glass of something cold. Get back here for 4 o'clock. The exciting conclusion of this afternoon's tie. Salisbury drills it through the midfield. Poor touch from Strouts. Able to hold off Joe Percy for now and plays it back into the defence with Nat Salisbury now. It's Richard Allen at centre-back across to Alex Spiteri. Locke thought about making the lunge in, but Spiteri turned away. And finds Allen. Loughborough not trying to make any silly moves here. Bangora has to pirouette out of danger. Kyle Carey getting a bit too close for comfort. Issa. Back with Bangura. Very defensive approach in the last couple of minutes from Loughborough students. Now it's with Issa. Shrugged off the ball by the Sphinx veteran, the Sky Blue and White's legend, Jack Downs. Vasani. Out wide with Shorik. Lock. Through the legs of Spiteri, but Shorik just a pace or two behind, getting to the seconds. Little hand in the back of Hussein Issa, enough for Mr. Ahmed to blow the whistle on the left-hand side of the penalty area, where Coventry Sphinx were hoping to get into. Allen back with Skinner, the goalkeeper, has not had to make a save so far. Sphinx trying to pressure Loughborough at the back, trying to smoke them out. Spiteri headed back where it came from by Finley Shorik. Followed on by Issa, no one home for Loughborough. Lewis Guest should send that one back to Charlie Woods. Followed all the way by Reason. That's competent goalkeeping from the Sphinx number 1. Here's Kyle Carey. It's flicked onto the head of Carey by Bangura, and that took the ball away from the Sphinx number 10. Clears as far as Zito. Zito lunges in on Max Prickett. Reba got enough of the ball. It's not going to make it any less painful for the Loughborough number 7. Clean connection on the ball for Patrick Zito. And it looks like the foot on the ball may have took the ball through the leg of Prickett Reed. The physio told he's not needed just yet. Prickett Reed just needs a minute to catch his breath. Well, still no updates in the scores around the grounds. There's been no further goals, but again, the only 0-0s left, Loughborough versus Coventry and Wellingborough versus Quorn. Hopefully we'll get some goals in this game soon. Remember, back in, I believe it was 2016, came here on a trip with Coventry United. Coventry United won 7-1 that day. Of course, since then, a lot has changed. Coventry Sphinx have won the league. Loughborough have come up through 2 divisions after going down to step 6. High football down the right-hand side for Strauss. High cross, nodded into the deck. Reason trying to get on the header from the number 4, Gilpin. Lewis Guest sticking his head in a dangerous position, but doing the job. Bangura comes back in. Gilpin, Bangura looking to flick it through the back line again. Lewis Guest there to shield the goal. Guest leading by example at centre-back and collected in the midfield. Alex Locke trying to force Loughborough back into their own half, and he's done that. Oh, and that ball nearly cut out by Kyle Carey. Richard Allen just getting it right. Here's Spiteri. Runs into Finley Shorik. Loughborough starting to get a bit of momentum here, but you feel if they make a mistake, Coventry Sphinx are going to be ready to launch themselves onto the counter. Here's Strauss. Dylan Reason. Onto the edge of the area. It's with Gilpin. Gilpin gets a strike away, deflected into the side netting. That deflection could have taken it anywhere. Corner on the left-hand side for Loughborough students. Loughborough formed all the way back in 1920, back then known as Loughborough College. Some amazing players have passed through the door since then, the likes of Laurie Sanchez, the FA Cup winner with Wimbledon, Arsenal legend Bob Wilson, and Robbie Simpson, former Coventry City player. Bangura, deflected ball off, Finley Shorik, towering header away by Guest. Vasani on. That's for Kyle Carey. Carey nods it to the left-hand side, and there's plenty of space for Jordan Hayward. Hayward racing onto it, now followed from behind by Pickett Reed. Hayward crossing opportunity from the left-hand side, drills it in, turned away by Spiteri, I believe it was, who slid it into relative safety. Not trying to stride away is Gilpin, but no one making a run, so goes back with Allen. Soulsby, now Allen. 7 minutes remaining until the break. I think there will be a fair chunk of added time. We've had a couple of injuries in this first half for Patrick Zito and Prickett Reed. Zito committing the foul there on Gilbert, trying to grab it at the number 4, play on given, but Loughborough couldn't make the advantage work. It's a wayward cross. Peter Crouch wasn't getting his head on that one. And it's deflected out for a throw-in on the far side. Hayward's clearance blocked by the back of Lemonakis, and the referee wants a word with Patrick Zito. I don't think he's heading into the book here, but it's a final warning for the man-mountain centre-back. Well, Loughborough have their own secret weapon on the bench in top scorer Quinton Blodlow. 7 goals in 17 appearances so far. The top scorer for the Scholars. Alex Pateri, top of the appearance chart, his 22nd appearance for the club this season. Sphinx encased in that little pocket of space on the right-hand side of the field, but deflected out. Hayward could make no progress. And Sphinx with another throw-in, just down line from the halfway point. There it goes from Percy. And Nui thought he got the throw-in there, but it was good pressure from Salisbury behind to force Nui to head it into the ground and out. Strouts from the throw and hooked straight back where it came from. But I guess no nonsense defending. Salisbury thought it had stayed in, but I think it's curled out and come back in again. The Sphinx subs going for a quick walk. Callum Ballinger, the midfield maestro, as well as club captain Callum Woodward, coming back from a free match suspension, made his first appearance since the ban on Monday. And teenage striker Damo Kelly, who could be pivotal in the closing stages. Prickett Reed trying to barge his way through the Sphinx back line, and the referee has now called it back as he looked for, I think Bangora picked it up. It was looking like a promising move for Loughborough, but the referee feels that Loughborough would have a better chance going in with the free kick after that little grab from Finley Shorrock. Into the last 5 minutes before the break. Loughborough 0, Coventry 0. Bangora on set-piece duty. He's got Issa to lay it off to. Shorrock, a one-man wall in front of him. Bangora. Deft chip in. Woods calls for it. And again, well claimed by the Sphinx number 1. Looking for an option to play it out quickly, but no one is making the run. Rolled out with Joe Percy on the right side of the back three. Nui pirouettes around his opposite winger in Lemonakis. Dragged down from behind. Sphinx unlucky not to get a free kick there. That's with Issa. Gilpin. Skip past Jordan Howe with the outstretched leg, tripping the number 4 on the left side, midway into Sphinx territory. Well, Cheshire Dynamo now 3-1 up at Sutton Coldfield for a Kyle Dixon penalty. We'll take you for a full run through of the half-time scores before we leave you for half-time. Of course, no Premier League or Championship games this afternoon, with the top 2 tiers taking the week off. The Sky Blues of Coventry still looking for their new manager, but hearing that Ruud van Nistelrooy could be the favourite for the hot seat at the CBS Arena. Bangora. Deep into the back line, headed across the net, but no one home for Loughborough. Nui. Well, Loughborough man has been left on the deck in the penalty area. It looks like a head injury, so now the referee has to call on the physio and stop the game. Charlie Woods checking, I'm not too sure who it is. Of course, we don't want to tell you who the injured player is before we're absolutely sure. We don't want to cause any unnecessary distress to any family members tuning in. Well, once again, during the injury stoppage, the Sphinx fans on the far side, they're checking out the game next to us. And they'll be hopefully in full voice once again on Tuesday night as we make the trip to AFC Rushden Diamonds. It's a 7:45 kickoff. You'll hear every moment of it right here on the Coventry Sphinx YouTube channel with our live commentary. And the video highlight of this match will be released tomorrow afternoon on our YouTube channel, so make sure to subscribe for more exclusive content from the club throughout the season. We'll be talking to joint manager John Woodward after this afternoon's game. We'll also be hopefully talking to a member of the Sphinx squad. We had been hoping to talk to Jamie Draper after today's game, but sadly due to his illness he's not here. Man flu again, is it, Drapes? Well, it looks like, I believe it's Alan, the Loughborough man down. Richard Allen with a bit of a bone rattler there, going head to head with his opposite number 5 and Lewis Guest. Well, 1 minute of normal time to go. I dare say there's going to be at least 4 minutes, maybe 5, of stoppages. If you're feeling a bit bored at half-time, need something to do, then feel free to go and check out the highlights from some of our most recent games against the likes of Sporting Cowser, Coleshill Town. I'd avoid the Anstey game in fairness because that was a bit of a bore fest. 0-0 there at Marks Electrical Arena. I don't think there was a single shot on target, so I'll give that one a miss. Well, Richard Allen getting a round of applause from the Loughborough faithfuls. He is back on his feet and heads over to the touchline where he'll be recalled by Mr. Ahmed. The next available opportunity. And it will be a drop ball. Who will get the drop ball though? Coventry Sphinx feel it should go to them, but I think it's going to be a Loughborough ball. Indeed it is. Falls to the feet of Hussein Issa. Floats it over to the right wing back, Max Prickett-Reed. Allen still awaiting his reintroduction. Down the middle it goes to Gilpin. Allen recalled. Salisbury. Drag on the shoulder there by Idris Hussein. Sphinx getting a bit too physical for the referee's liking, and a free kick 15 yards into enemy territory. Down the left-hand side, and it'll only be 3 minutes. We're expecting a bit more than that, especially given the recent injury. 3 minutes added time. The free kick as Loughborough look to go in to half-time ahead. Bangura. Lewis Guest again doing the necessaries, heading it out, looking for Alex Locke, but it's intercepted by Spiteri. Issa marshalled away from the ball by Jordan Hayward. Shorrock punts it down the left touchline. Spiteri nods it out on this near side with Locke lurking behind him. And we've already had a minute of added time. 2 more to go. Sphinx with the ball in their court at the moment. Jack Downs. Space out wide for Joe Percy. Hayward having his arm held down the left-hand side by Lemonakis. He's got the throw-in out of it. Lemonakis with no choice but to play it out. Level with the penalty area. Joe Percy looking for an option and finds Jack Downs in a little pocket of space. Downline from the area. Percy. Downline to Downs again. He could be caught in trouble here by Reason. Cross nodded away on the edge of the area, and Loughborough will be able to push on with the counter in the last minute of added time. Here we go. Prickett-Reed. Zito shields it back to Woods. Woods curls it into the midfield. Bounces over the head of Kyle Carey. Bangura. Now Gilpin. Reason. Just bounces over the foot of Gilpin. Bangura keeps it alive. Here's Strauss. Low ball into the area and driven out for the corner by Lewis Guest. No one latching onto that low ball by Strauss. It was a bit of a tame ball, but it's got the set piece opportunity for the Scholars in what will surely be the last action of the first half. Issa again offering the short option. Halim Bangura will make the call from the right corner. And it is going to go short with Issa. Covered up by Jack Downs. Chorrock there to help out too. Issa headed over the awaiting purple and blue men by Idris Hosseini and sent skyward by Nat Salisbury. And we'll head into the half-time interval as we started at 0-0. Referee wants another ball sent over. As the home side, it's up to Loughborough to provide one, and there it goes. There's some of the fans making their way back for a half-time pint. See the substitute goalkeeper George Baker going for a warm-up there as well. Doubt if he'll be needed unless there's a red card or an injury to his counterpart Luke Skinner. And the referee immediately calls a halt to proceedings. Both sides neck and neck on the table, they're neck and neck on the pitch as well. Limited opportunities in the first half, but the best chances fell to Loughborough. We'll have to see what moves the managers make on this giant chessboard at half-time. But for now, the break at the interval, Loughborough Students 0, Coventry Sphinx 0. Well, before we take you into half-time, let's take a look through the latest scores in the pitching in Northern Premier League Midlands. Darlaston Town 1, Long Eaton United 0, Hinckley LRFC 1, Grantham Town 0, Lytown 0, Bedworth United 1. Wow, I tell you what, if you're at the Townsend Meadow, you picked the game of the day there. Racing Club Warwick 4, AFC Rushden Diamonds 1. That's Coventry Sphinx in good stead as they make the trip to Rushden on Tuesday. Sutton Coldfield 1, Shepshed Dynamo 3, Wellingborough Town 1, Quorn 1. That means that the game here at the Loughborough University Stadium now the only game without a goal. And Worcester City 1, Boldmere St Michael's 0. Those are your half-time scores from around the grounds. We're going to go off air now for the next 10 minutes as we prepare for what should be a thrilling second half. Half-time score, Loughborough Students 0, Coventry Sphinx 0. And we're back for the second half here at the Loughborough University Stadium. Half-time score, Loughborough students 0, Coventry Sphinx 0. No changes from what we see at half-time, so it's as you were between the two sides, locked in deadlock here at Loughborough University Stadium, much as they are in the table, 15th and 16th in the pitching in Northern Premier League Midlands. At the moment, it looks like it's going to stay that way. Very few chances for either sides, but let's see if the Sky Blue and Whites can do something to change that in the next 45 minutes. Of course, they still have the attacking threat of Damo Kelly to come from the bench, as well as midfielders Callum Ballinger and Callum Woodward. Let's get you into the second half action. Mr. Ahmed just checking that no one's tried to sneak an extra man on the field. And we have got 11 aside. Let's get underway. Coventry Sphinx now heading from left to right in front of the main stand here at Loughborough University Stadium. It's played back with Charlie Woods by Finley Shorrock. A first time drive away by Woods, chested down by Spiteri, only as far as Idris Hosseini, collected in this near side. It's with Salisbury. Long ball headed back where it came from by Percy. Brought to feet by Idris Hosseini in midfield for Coventry Sphinx. Percy towards the head of Alex Locke, nodded away by Salisbury. Volleyed on by Gilpin. Percy looking to shield the ball into the corner. He took a touch on there, so he has to try and clear it. Couldn't let it trickle out for a throw. He has cleared it as far as Gilpin again, in anchoring midfield for the Scholars. Rolls back to the goalkeeper Skinner. Spiteri. That's with reason. For a quick bit of interplay, but the return ball wasn't there, and Coventry Sphinx have it with Rowan Nui twisting and turning away from danger. Looks for Locke. Locke cushions it down via a touch from the centre-back Allen, and that's going to be a throw-in on the halfway line to Coventry. Locke straight out again. Loughborough turning Sphinx back, but Sphinx getting the decisions. Shark. Chested down by Locke. Nui prevented from making inroads. Forced back by Issa. Here's for Saini. Percy with him. Here is Joe Percy. Pushing up from centre-back. Jordan Hayward. Low drive into the area and turned away by Nat Salisbury. Hosseini collects just shy of the halfway point. Guest. Forced back to Charlie Woods, and chest control by Woods on the edge of his own area. Headed on by Hosseini from the clearance. Locke couldn't bring it to feet. But, the ball down the right-hand side, looking for Strauss. It's been called offside. Shark striding up from the back. Downs wants it played through. It's Rowan Nui just shoved off the ball there by the captain, Bangura. The referee, easy, could have blown for the free kick there, but it's Mr. Ahmed feels that it was fair game. Gilpin. That's with reason. Lemonakis stumbles away from the challenge of Jordan Hayward. Well, that's a soft free kick. Given that the Sphinx man was sent halfway to China in the midfield just a few seconds ago. There's a free kick on the left side of the box, about 8 yards away from the edge. Halim Bangura, the captain, has been at the heart of every set piece the Scholars have had so far. He'll hope that this one will be the money maker. So what was that far post? Gilpin was there, and it's into the grateful grasp of Woods. Nothing that the Coventry Sphinx number 1 will have any trouble dealing with. And now Downs sends it over the back line. Carey's time just run beautifully. Nui's making himself available. No one home. And knocking it around the back, Loughborough students. Cautious play from the home side. Gilpin wants it. Gets it through the centre circle from Strouts. Josh Strouts. Now striding forward, it's with the centre-back, Nat Soulsby. Floated in for Issa. This is Loughborough's chance. Cannons off the standing leg of Patrick Zito. The sizable presence of the former Quorn centre-back. And it will be a corner kick to come from the right. Bangura and Issa in the right corner once more. Bangura going direct this time. And no one home for Loughborough University, and easily dealt with by Jordan Hayward. Nui. Deflected there for a throw-in on this near side, halfway into Sphinx turf. Strouts making the block. Joe Percy with ball in hand. There it goes from last season's Player of the Year. Locke tried to control. It came off the upper thigh of Alex Lobber. Took a deflection on the way through from Nat Soulsby, stretching for it. No complaints from the Scholars number 6. Hayward. Locked the target, headed back where he came from by Soulsby. Bounces back to Percy. Hayward just nods it away from the outstretched leg of Alex Locke and thumped away by the Loughborough back line. Now Zito has got to race to the loose ball. As he tried to play it back to Charlie Woods, it hit the legs of Dylan Reason, who couldn't backtrack to get to it before Zito could recover. And that's a game of head tennis in the midfield, eventually brought down by Dylan Reason, asking Strauss to make the run. He should get there ahead of Lewis Guest. Josh Strauss into the chest of Charlie Woods. Great positioning on show from the Sphinx shot stopper. Another corner to come on the right side for Bangura. 52 minutes gone here at the Loughborough University Stadium. Still 0-0 between Loughborough and Coventry. Bangura with the in-swinger. Towards Allen at the near post, headed out as far as Jordan Hayward. Sphinx dealing with that one beautifully. Off the heel of Kyle Carey. Now down. Sphinx have got Loughborough outnumbered. Nui lets it run. And the flag raised. Did Nui interfere with play? He didn't touch the ball. He did make a movement towards it. Well, the Sphinx faithful unhappy. It was looking very promising for the Sky Blue and Whites. It'll be interesting to see that one back. Did Nui stray offside? Well, the linesman was in no doubt. Freaking onto Strauss. Now Dylan Reason. At the other end, Loughborough could be through. Good strength on show by Guest. With the clearance from Zito. Oh, a gifted chance for Loughborough, and Gilpin returned the gift to sender. Zito trying to clear. Again, Dylan Reason making the block. Maybe Gilpin didn't expect it, but in a game like this, you've always got to be ready for a chance you don't expect. Shark looking for the run of Kyle Carey down the left, covered off by the wing-back. And here's the Loughborough number 2 in Alex Spiteri, who knocks it out on that far side. Callum Ballinger's been for a moment. We could see his introduction very shortly. Down line with Jack Downs. Shark. Now with Downs again. Nui. Forced away by the captain, Bangura. That's a beautiful through ball for Findlay Shark. Locks are waiting and slid out for the corner. Richard Allen not giving Shark the chance to whip it in. And now Sphinx will have a chance to whip it in from the corner. Shark looking for a sky blue shirt in a congested penalty area. Sphinx haven't made the most of their set pieces this season. Will this be the first? It's Zito sent it wide. First header was kept out by Skinner. And then Zito, with the effort off the deck, deflected past the post. And Shark again will take it, this time on the right side. That was much more like it from Coventry Sphinx, getting the ball in a dangerous area. You get the ball in the right place between those white lines. Leave it up to the attackers. You've always got a chance. Shark towards that near post. Mercedes there. Bounces over the line. Does it? Has it crossed? It has. Sphinx have scored. Coventry Sphinx lead. It's Findlay Shark who gets the applauders. I think it may well be an own goal. Well, now the referee, Wako Ahmed, being surrounded by the Loughborough players. Feels that may well have been an offside there, but Sphinx will not care a jot. A cluster of sky blue and purple in front of the net. I believe the final touch came off a Loughborough man. The Findlay Sharks delivery has given Sphinx their first goal from a corner all season. Well, 56 minutes in, Coventry Sphinx lead by 1-0. And now they've got to do what they couldn't achieve on Monday, and that is defend this lead. Well, the flag raised against Alex Locke there as he was closing in on that Soulsby following the clearance. And a late flag from the linesman on this near side. He was getting a fair bit of stick from the Loughborough faithful after Sphinx's opening goal. Sphinx are thrown in their own backyard after the clearance from the back from Loughborough. Mick Smith and Adam Green tuned in, as well as our usual listeners in Sonia Williams and Delina Moore. Thank you for your comments, guys. Hoof at the right-hand side, Shark up for it. Brought down by Downs in Sphinx's own backyard. Here's Guest into his penalty area. Charlie Woods, heavy touch, has to play it through. Two on-rushing Loughborough men in his back garden, and Charlie Woods cool under pressure, and Fasani has kept it alive through a busy midfield there. Issa and Bangora trying to prevent the run. Carey couldn't find a sky blue shirt in the final third. Now it's with Gilpin. Looking to thread the needle, and Zito plays it back with Charlie Woods. Again, Woods taking the extra touch, but this time it's a lot cleaner with Strouts trying to get involved, but not in the vicinity. Nui. Standing challenged by Richard Allen. Now it's Helen Bangora. Rolls in front of Strauss. Zito will send it back to the goalkeeper, Charlie Woods. Down the centre of the park it goes. Headed on by Alex Locke. No one there for Coventry Sphinx. It's Skinner who comes out. And under pressure from Rowan Nui. He had to get that one away. Another second and he would have been in real trouble. Nui's come back from an offside position, so he can't get involved. Locke. Nui has gone to his knees. Thankfully back to his feet, but that was a worrying sign there. Rowan Nui, clearly something is bothering him. Loughborough knocking it around their own end of the park. Spiteri to Strouts, looking for the run down the right-hand side of Bangora. Reason's there too, and Reason's got there ahead of Jack Downs, a Sphinx veteran. Encased in the corner, downline it goes with Prickett Reed. Findlay Shark out to pries it away and deflect it out off Prickett Reed for the Sphinx throw right in their own backyard. And it looks like a Sphinx change is coming. Callum Woodward is getting his shirt ready. Now Sphinx have the 1-goal advantage. They want to firm up the midfield and not give Loughborough students any sort of opportunity. Zito. Clearance passes towards Alex Locke. Heading back where it came from by Soulsby. Gilpin's up there. Now it's brought down by Issa. Issa trying to barge his way through. A little shirt drag by Downs. Issa gets the shot away. Woods with a comfortable gather. But Loughborough are asking why it wasn't pulled back for the free kick. Finney Shark darting down the left-hand side, followed by Strouts. Turns away. Nui. It's thumped away by Spiteri. Given away by Rowan Nui. Sphinx coming back with Joe Percy. Beautiful floated ball. Jordan Hayward could get there before it goes out. It does. Couldn't find a sky blue shirt. Issa collects on the edge of the area. And now Gilpin tries to play out of danger. Guest, strong charge from behind, sending Reason to the ground. But the second's collected by Bangura, intercepted by the captain. Another little drag on the shirt by Jack Downs. Not endearing himself to the home faithful. Switches the play to Spiteri. Alex Spiteri, Issa again. Lewis gets his own, a sliding challenge by Carey. Couldn't find the sky blue shirt there on the ground. Rowan Nui tried to get there in time, but Loughborough will come back for more. Cutting in Lemonakis. And now Hussein Issa takes aim off the shoulder of Charlie Woods. Is there a body part that Woods can't use to make a save? Corner kick on the right-hand side, but one of the more unique saves of the season from Charlie Woods. Taken short with Issa. Bangura caught in possession by Finley Shark. Issa, bit too strong in shielding the ball from Finley Shark, and Coventry Sphinx have the free kick. 5 yards outside their own penalty area, and here comes the change of Coventry Sphinx, and it's Robin Nui leaving the field. Sphinx wanting to protect their teenage forward. And it's the captain, Callum Woodward, making a second substitute appearance in a week. And they're going to need him at AFC Rushden Diamonds on Tuesday. So perhaps a change in formation, or we could see Kyle Carey in a more attacking role now. He's been playing as an attacking midfielder. We could now see him directly in the front line. Lewis Guest with the free kick from the Sphinx end of the park, looking for Alex Locke. Floats over the head of Locke and bounces over Spiteri. Shark making a mess of himself, but Spiteri clears unopposed. Gilpin, poor ball to the feet of Jordan Hayward. Kyle Carey, surrounded by purple shirts. Not enough in that one for the referee to give the free kick there. Sandwich between two Loughborough men. On through the centre circle with Bangura. Locke getting stuck in. And he's brought the ball back with a bit of help with Fasani. Looks like Kyle Carey. Carey was offside and leaves the ball to its fate. And it's with Spiteri back with Skinner. That's Soulsby. Caught in the legs of Reason, but keeping it alive for Loughborough. Strauss, Reason making the overlap. Lewis Guest keeping it at bay, and well, Strauss off balance. Manages to race the loose ball this near touchline and somehow keeps the move going for Loughborough. Floating ball towards Dylan Reason, headed up and, well, swing and a miss by Zito, but he'll get the second chance. Clears towards Alex Locke, but brought down by Soulsby. Spiteri. Zito and Reason going head to head again. And both players hitting the deck there. Sphinx able to clear as Patrick Zito launched himself into the air, as did Dylan Reason. Zito getting off his rear end and getting to the loose ball. Now it's with Jordan Hayward. Lock wants it played through. Cross deflected out by Salisbury. Coventry Sphinx corner. Now they've set a precedent for corners today. Let's make it 2. Ballinger going for a warm-up. We could see his introduction momentarily. Damo Kelly still in the dugout. Sphinx at the moment had their 1-goal lead. They don't need reinforcements up front just yet, but of course they would feel more comfortable with 2 in the breadbasket. Callum Woodward standing over it. The Sphinx skipper. Will it be a second set-piece goal of the night? And towards Lewis Guest. Spiteri leaping for it and connecting. It's collected on the far side of the field by Shorrock. Well, the cross off balance by Finley Shorrock skewed out before it came back in. That'll be a goal kick to Loughborough. 65 minutes gone. There's 25 minutes to go, and Coventry Sphinx have the advantage by 1-0. Spiteri. Now Allen. Look of a Sphinx presence in the area, but it's played across now with Nat Salisbury. Through the middle it goes to Strout. Oh, it's playing as a false 9 at the moment. Gilpin. I'm not sure who Gilpin was looking for there. It curls out to the right for a goal kick. Easter was saying, play it to my feet. But it curls through the penalty area from the left. And out for the goal kick. And Charlie Woods is going to be in no rush to take this one. Latest scores from the pitching in Northern Premier League Midlands. As I believe we're getting a substitution here for Loughborough Dynamo. Sorry, Loughborough Students, I should say. He's saying Loughborough Dynamo. Loughborough Dynamo now down to step 7. Max McCoy, I believe, is getting ready. And there's a conversation between Mr. Ahmed, the referee, and the linesman on this near side. And it is going to be a yellow card for one of the Loughborough coaches. So Darlaston maintain their 1-0 advantage at home to Long Eaton. It's 1-1 now between Hinckley and Grantham. Lie nil. Bedworth United 2 could be a big win for the Greenbacks. Race Club Warwick still 4-1 up at home to AFC Rushden Diamonds. Shepshed now 4-1 up at Sutton Coldfield. Wellingborough 1, Quorn 1 and Worcester City 1. Boldmere 0. Here comes the first change for Loughborough Students, and it's the end of the afternoon for the number 4 Marcus Gilpin, replaced by number 14 Archie Harding, and Max McCoy is also making his introduction at the expense of Dylan Reason. And the Loughborough University assistant manager booked, and 2 changes made by manager Jamie Clapham, former Coventry City coach, of course, during the days of Tony Mowbray at the Sky Blues. So it's Woods with the goal kick. Vasani up for it, beaten mid-air by the substitute Harding. Flicked on by Bangura. Couldn't find a purple shirt, and it's launched into safety by Guest. Lock for it. Did it come off the shoulder? The player saying there was an elbow there as well. And Jordan Hayward eventually concedes the free kick with a drag on the shirt of Gio Lemonakis. And it's going to be a yellow card, I believe, for Jordan Hayward. The Loughborough faithful getting more and more irate to my right. Alex Locke in complete disbelief at the yellow card. And Racing Club Warwick have made it even better in their game at Townsend Meadow against AFC Rushden Diamonds. It's now 5-1 to Racing Club Warwick against Sphinx's Tuesday night opponents. Bangura with the free kick on the halfway line, right on the left touchline. Allen. Now Spiteri. Strouts needs a bit of help. Here's McCoy. And he bring an injection of pace to the front line. Harding. Nat Salisbury. striding into Sphinx territory. Plays a 1-2 with Lemonakis. Salisbury looking for a route back to the penalty area. Can't find it, has to go back to Allen. And it's a poor ball by Allen, intercepted by Fasani. Carey making the run down the left-hand side, but Fasani's not going to be able to find him. So threads it into the air for Alex Locke instead. Skinner should beat him to it, and does. Coming up to 20 minutes left at the Loughborough University Stadium. It's Loughborough students 0, Coventry Sphinx 1. Harding in anchoring midfield for Loughborough. Switching the play and heading into the centre by Jordan Hayward. First their seconds is a substitute, McCoy. Now Issa was to thread it through for Lemonakis. Sliding by Jordan Hayward, gets enough of the ball for the referee's liking. Great challenge by the Sphinx winger. Well, another Sphinx change is coming. It's Callum Ballinger stripping off on the touchline. Oh, I guess it's going to be Idris Fasani making way. Sphinx will want Fasani fit and ready to go for Rushden on Tuesday night. Again, live coverage of that game here on the Coventry Sphinx YouTube channel. Max McCoy shielded from getting to the ball by Finnish Shark. Well worked by the Sphinx left wing back, formerly of Loughborough Dynamo at one time in his career. Here's Kyle Carey. Sphinx on the move. Here's Callum Woodward. Space out wide with Sharrock. Options in the air, including Locke and Fasani. He needs to get the space across, though. Downline with Jack Downs. The opportunity didn't present itself. It will for Downs. Great ball by Jack Downs. But Jordan Hayward couldn't get to the ball at the far post. Bounces out for the goal kick. And the Coventry Sphinx change coming now. And it is as we thought. Idris Fasani for Callum Ballinger. A like-for-like change in central midfield. And that leaves just Damo Kelly on the bench for the Sky Blue and White. They may well want to leave Alex Locke up front for the long ball. So you'd probably see Kelly in a wing role rather than playing up front if he does indeed come on. You expect to see him at some time this afternoon. Now Sphinx ready for what's to come from Loughborough. Loughborough have made 2 changes. Sphinx have made 2 changes. It's up to Loughborough to go and get a share of the spoils like Kozel did on Tuesday. Ballinger looking for Kyle Carey. I think Carey in the back. Sphinx going to have a free kick there. The Sky Blue man taken out on the edge of the area. Now Alex Locke setting himself for the strike on the fringes of the box. Locke pulls it back for Jordan Hayward, surrounded by purple shirts. Woodward blocked by the chest of Max McCoy and kept it on this near side by Bangor. In fact, no, Bangor taking too long to control possession, and it's out for a Coventry Sphinx throw halfway into Loughborough territory. Bangor's only got himself to blame with that one. It just took too long. Percy. To the feet of Callum Ballinger. Back to Percy. Along the right touchline he goes, Percy. Barged off the ball by Archie Harding. Goal kick. Well worked by the Loughborough substitute. 17 minutes remaining. Can Sphinx hang on? Spiteri. Aimless ball from the back, straight through the back line. No one home for Loughborough. Gets back to Woods. Woods down the centre of the park, over Ballinger and headed back where it came from by Harding. McCoy. Zito beats Strauss to the loose ball. Ballinger lobs it on, looking for Alex Locke. It's going to be easy pickings for Skinner. Collects it on the edge of his penalty area. That's Salisbury at centre back for Loughborough. Floating ball for Issa. Lewis gets, nods it clear. Strauss stabs it down. Just Strauss to Halim Bangura. Acres of space on the far side for Alex Spiteri. And Spiteri nods it into the deck. Deflected cross. Kneed up into the sky by Patrick Zito. Ballinger against this opposite number 14 in Harding. Harding getting the crucial touch over to this near side with Bangura. Back into Loughborough territory. Soulsby. Covered up by Locke. Strouts. Lemonakis with nowhere to go. Covered up by Jordan Hayward and forced back to Soulsby. Hayward's got to be up there for man of the match, as has Lewis Guest. Let us know who you think it should be in the comments section. Although I think the Carey fan club might be popping up on that one. It's through for Stroud. Sphinx couldn't deal with it. And now Issa looking for a chance to strike. Lunge in by Lewis Guest. Didn't take the ball, but took Issa off his game. Sent the ball to the left of the goal. Racing out to reach it was Charlie Woods. Defence getting a little scrappy with a Coventry Sphinx. They've just got to calm things down. Headed up by McCoy from the goal kick. Leaving up to the seconds is Ballinger. Got enough on it. Woodward. Into the corner it goes, and Locke will give chase against Soulsby. Soulsby should get there ahead of Alex Locke. Can he shoot it into touch? No, he can't, but Locke wrestling Soulsby to the ground. Free kick. Flag raised instantly by the linesman. And more reinforcements coming for Loughborough. Remember, Sphinx only have 3 changes. They've only made 2 of them. Loughborough have the full 5 contingent amongst the bench, so they could well have the fresh legs at the end. Woodward, a little drag from behind by Bangura. Free kick for Coventry Sphinx. He was heading away from the box. No real need for Bangura to do it. But what a game it is. It's the Leicester Road Stadium. Hinkley 2, Grantham 2 in that one. It's more end-to-end than the Paul Tyson fight was last night. Callum Woodward with the ball at his feet. Sphinx lined up on the edge of the box. A second goal would surely seal it. Out comes Skinner, loses it, but gets the free kick. I'm not sure there's an awful lot of Patrick Ziza could have done there. Skinner launching himself towards the ball. His bottom half was caught. Sent spiralling in the air, heavy landing. Thankfully, he is okay. Damo Kelly is getting ready. Coventry Sphinx about to make their final change. The teenage striker, Damo Kelly, is preparing to make just his second Sphinx appearance. McCoy striding down the right for Loughborough. Freddie through for Strauss in the area. Strauss tried the low cross, cannons off Guest. And upfield it goes for Carl Carey. Tried to meet the ball, then has a track back. And loses out to Allen. Soulsby. Helen Bangura. Harding. Everyone back for Coventry Sphinx. Loughborough looking for an opening. Caught in by Bangura. Sent high into the sky with that clearance from Guest. Was Woodward pushed from behind by Lemonakis? Yes, he was. Free kick Sphinx on the right corner of their penalty area. 2 changes for Loughborough, and their top scorer, Quinton Lodlow, is coming on, as well as Joseph Akinsamni. Leaving the field, Gio Lemonakis. So Akinsamni on for Lemonakis. And the second player being withdrawn for Loughborough is Richard Allen. And there is a change of Coventry Sphinx. Alex Locke is leaving the field, so it is a chance up front for Damo Kelly. The 18-year-old being given his chance. Alex Locke saying good luck to his young counterpart. This is Damo Kelly's chance. With just under 12 minutes left. Let's see what the kid can do in his favoured position. Free kick on the right side of the penalty area from Charlie Woods. Headed on by Damon Kelly and just bounces away from Jordan Hayward. A bit too much power on it from the teenager. Out for the goal kick. Skinner. Spiteri floats it into the midfield. Issa heads on for Ludlow. It's across McCoy and collected on the far side by Finley Shorrock. Kyle Carey, offside flag raised. Well, the referee hasn't seen it yet. He's given the throw to Coventry Sphinx as Soulsby cleared, but now the referee acknowledges the flag on this near side. It will be a free kick to Loughborough. Sizable presence from the Sphinx Army at Loughborough University Stadium tonight. Thanks very much for their support. We hope to see as many of you as we can at the rearranged fixture against AFC Rushden Diamonds on Tuesday. Will Sphinx head there as victors, or will it be another draw? McCoy looked to make sure it was the latter, but drags it wide the far post. Sliced across the face of the net from the young Loughborough substitutes. It's the best they've mustered since half-time. And with 10 minutes left, Sphinx maintain their advantage. But is a Loughborough storm coming? Charlie Woods taking his time, as you would expect. Cleared by Woods. Kelly the target, headed back where it came from. Downs. Looks to meet the run of Kyle Carey. Carey getting stuck in on this, the number 7 for Loughborough there, and Prickett Reed, who swap wings. Cleared as far as Zito. Ballinger. Chips to the left with Finley Shorrock. Pirouettes away from Strouts. Jack Downs, back to Shorrock. Great performance from Shorrock this afternoon. He's got Ballinger with him. Overlap being made by Ballinger. Has to get back on side. Shot goes down line instead with Jack Downs. Now Ballinger. Caught with a lunge in. Free kick Coventry Sphinx. Reckless challenge from Max Prickett Reed. About 10 yards outside the box on the left-hand side. Sphinx with the set piece. Sphinx have played all of their cards. They've played their deck, as Doug King would say. Callum Woodward can help seize the points for Sphinx with this free kick. In it goes. Easy header away by Akin Samney. The seconds form the midfield to Jack Downs. Here's Joe Percy, closed down by Ludlow. Fires it along the right wing, headed back where it came from by Spiteri. Hayward coming back for more. Callum Ballinger through for Hayward. Lovely interplay down that right-hand side. Jordan Hayward all the way to the touchline. Low one for Kelly, surrounded by purple. Couldn't get the space to strike it. Sent out off Damo Kelly by quick thinking Max McCoy. Goal kick to Loughborough. Quorn have taken the lead in a right slog between themselves and Wellingborough Town. Zach Goodson will surely be the winner in the 81st minute. So it was becoming a little bit nervy there for the Methodists. Zito with a volley clearance into the centre circle. Bangora, the Loughborough captain, bringing it down for the Scholars. Strouts cushions it for Bangora again. Options on the right-hand side. Bangora covered up by Ballinger. But a lovely 1-2 with McCoy. Gets him a bit of separation. Alex Spiteri. Hayward getting his body in the way. McCoy, Bangora curls it right. Finley Shorrock wins that aerial duel with Max Prickett Reed. Issa twisting and turning away from Shorrock to try and keep it alive. Into touch he goes via a touch from Finley Shorrock. Throwing just out of line from the penalty area. Just over 5 minutes left. Can Sphinx get this 3 points wrapped up for this, their 4th win of the season? Off the chest of Bangura. And Finley Shorrock lunging across the Loughborough attacker on the right-hand side of the penalty area. Referee gives the free kick. Was there enough on it? I'm not entirely sure. Well, this would be Sphinx's first away win of the season. Well, they've still got 5 minutes to see out. Bangura once more taking responsibility. Delodlo there to help out too. Loughborough trying to crowd out the keeper and Charlie Woods. And it will be Delodlo, and a towering header by Harding. The substitute strikes for the students. Bullet header. And for the second time in a week, Coventry Sphinx are pegged back late on. Will the Sphinx be left disappointed again? They've got to go on the offensive now. Fantastic header, you have to say, from Archie Harding. Hayward driving on and shielded into touch by Spiteri. Will Loughborough fancy the win now? The momentum's with them. Spiteri heads straight out for another throw-in by Callum Woodward. Appeals of a foul throw, referee doesn't want to hear it. Bangura. Nat Soulsby. Prickett Reed. Just trickled over the white lines. It rolled along the touchline towards Max McCoy, throwing halfway into their own turf for Coventry Sphinx. A bitterly disappointing equaliser to concede. Well, as it stands, another draw would see Coventry Sphinx stay 15th. And they will be level on points with Kozel and Shepshed Dynamo, with Dynamo's victory at the moment against Sutton Coldfield Town. Sphinx are trying to wrestle the control of the game back from Loughborough. Now is Issa through the centre circle, covered up by Joe Percy. Hussein Issa. Now Strauss. Josh Strauss covered up by Lewis Guest, but Strauss continues. This for the winner, and the turnaround is complete. Quinton Delodlo. Two quick-fire goals for Loughborough, and the students have risen to the occasion. The easiest finish that Quinton Delodlo would have all season, but he had to be in the right place at the right time. There he was to pick up the low ball and turn it home. A real shot in the arm for Coventry Sphinx. 2 minutes ago they had a 1-0 lead, and now with 2 minutes left they are down by 2 goals to 1. Well, it just proves how quickly things can change in football. Sphinx were looking forward to a nice 3 points to take home. It would have been their first away win of the season, and now they're staring at the barrel of a defeat. And that result, if it stays this way, would drop Sphinx down to 17th. 3 points above the relegation zone. Also, Wood already relegated after resigning from the league. Bottom 3 at the moment. Lytown on 10, Grantham on 12, Hinckley on 13. Then outside the drop zone, Rugby on 14, Sphinx on 16. And then you've got Loughborough, Shepshed and Kozel all on 17. Anstey have now started to play their way out of danger. They're in 13th now on 19. So really it's down 14th downwards. They're going to be looking over their shoulders at this stage of the season. Of course, it's early days yet. We're only halfway into November. But Sphinx, at the moment, have let 2 victories slip through their fingers this week alone. The performances have been there, but they're not seeing out the games. Josh Strauss And now Delodlo to make it safe. Oh, an untimely slip for Quinton Delodlo. Allows Zito to collect at the back. Not easy circumstances for Coventry Sphinx with a second late introduction before the game. Obviously, of course, they had Ronnie Nicholson set to start against Kozel. He's had to be withdrawn. Same story today. And with Jamie Draper also out, Sphinx have been left with no option but to go with a right back at centre back. They've dealt with everything Loughborough thrown at them so well until the 85th minute. Harding, who got the equalising goal. Loughborough just trying to keep it in their employ, the ball, that is. Added time will be starting in 5 seconds. We've not been advised how much added time there will be just yet. Percy shielding the ball from Issa, gets the free kick. And the ball was moving as Percy played it off the deck to Jordan Hayward. So we're going to go again. And the ball again is moving. And 4 minutes added time has been announced. 4 minutes for Coventry Sphinx to wrestle something away from Loughborough. But it's not looking promising at the moment. Joe Percy looking for Guest, who's up there as a makeshift striker, headed up towards Damo Kelly. Salisbury. Akinsamni's header. Guest is up there. Callum Ballinger lost it into the area, headed away by Salisbury again. Hayward. Spiteri forces the ball back to Jack Downs, and Downs plays it behind Jordan Hayward, throwing Loughborough. A rotten last 5 minutes is costing Sphinx everything, and now Hussein Issa has gone down with an injury. Well, they only have one change left, Loughborough, and that, unfortunately for them, is the goalkeeper, George Baker. I don't think they'll fancy bringing him on. And a throw from Spiteri to Akinsamni. Delodlo chests it down for Issa, cut out by Callum Woodward, and off the arm there of Hussein Issa for the throw-in on the slide. Just shy of John Woodward's technical area, and the referee asking for another ball to be distributed. Percy has to trap back with the throw-in, and there it goes to Charlie Woods. Thumped upfield, off the head of Jack Downs. Carey. Downs looking for Damo Kelly, just too late, so it's fired away by Prickett Reed. Caught on the bounce by Charlie Woods, looking for an option on the left-hand side, launches it over to Finley Shark. Covered off by McCoy. Free kick, Coventry Sphinx, hands in the shoulders from the substitutes. Charlie Woods comes up for it, just shy of the halfway line. Coventry Sphinx need to throw everything at this. 2 minutes of added time have already elapsed. Sphinx are running out of time. Woods in towards Damo Kelly, and not behind for the corner, is it? No, the photo comes off Damo Kelly. Looked like Akinsamni may have just got a touch, but Sphinx not appealing. So the goal kick to be taken by Luke Skinner. Skews to the left-hand side. Hayward will let it bounce out for the throw. Just shy of the halfway line. Percy. Launched up from the right back. Headed back where it came from by Akinsamni. Everyone back for Loughborough, and the referee stops the ball. The header by Downs. Mr. Ahmed couldn't get out of the way. So Sphinx will have a drop ball. Loughborough ordered away to give Downs some room. It's the defeat of Downs. Now out wide with Percy. Hayward's with him. Route won by Percy. Kay's on there. The keeper's lost it. Lewis Guest gets first goal in over a year, and it couldn't be better times. Who better to score it than the Sphinx legend himself, Mr. Sky Blue and White, Lewis been waiting and waiting for that chance. He's been eating it and he's not scored since that title-winning campaign. But his first goal at step 4 is a goal which surely seals Coventry Sphinx a point at the Loughborough University Stadium. Damien Kelly playing his part too. It should have been Skinner's ball all day long. He came for it, slipped through his hands, and Guest was there to play it home. Dare Sphinx dream of a winner. Head into the area, Issa, and Guest away. Throw to the area, nodded away by Guest again. Spiteri to Strauss. Covered up by Guest. Goal kick. Well, I've got to go for Lewis Guest as my man of the match. I don't know who Chris Nee's going to choose for the highlights man of the match, but my money's on Guesty. I'm not just saying that because he's my ride home. Woods, referee checks the watch. A smashing grab for Coventry Sphinx. A dramatic last 9 minutes. What a second half that was. Coventry Sphinx taking the lead. It what seems an age ago from what we believe to be an own goal. A very scrappy strike indeed. And it looked so promising, so under control to minute 85 when Loughborough got the equaliser for a bullet Archie Harding header. Deloglo looked like he'd won it 2 minutes later, slotting home from close range. But then, under the most dramatic of circumstances, a mistake from the goalkeeper Luke Skinner, letting the ball slip through his grasp. Lewis Guest, the Sphinx legend there, to tuck it home. Now's the time to catch your breath, folks. What an evening of football. Still no victory for Coventry Sphinx. It's another draw, but they're not leaving empty-handed. Final score of the Loughborough University Stadium. Loughborough Students 2, Coventry Sphinx 2. Well, you're going to need a couple of days to regroup for that one, but hopefully you're ready for the trip to AFC Rushden Diamonds on Tuesday night. Highlights to come from this one. Hopefully tonight, we'll try and get them done tonight for you. If not, it'll be tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, I don't know about you, but I need a stiff one after that. Final score, Loughborough 2, Coventry Sphinx 2. Signing off, Liam Cook. It's been an honour to see you once again this afternoon. Take care.